Da-da-da-da. Okay. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed, my darlings. Yesterday, I did a quick synopsis of the Danish deception, and this was about a young girl, relatively young, who had done a 27-part series on TikTok. Her name is Onyeka, and she was on a reality show, I think The Bachelor, The Virgin Bachelor. And so she had dated a Danish man whom she married for about 2-3 years, and the deception and the lies, oh my God. So I did a quick synopsis of that yesterday, and you guys lived for it. You said, Fumi, please, we need a what? We need a part 2. So I said, okay, fine. You know, like I've said it before, it is my channel, baby. It's your show. So here we are. I believe, my darling Onyeka, that you married this man, you dated this man, you were attracted to this man for all of the wrong reasons. I've said it before in my other episodes, and I'll say it here. It is unfortunate because we do have some black sisters, some African sisters that go out of their way to only date white. And when you do that, this is what you get. You think for some insane reason the white is better. When I was listening to Onyeka, she was talking about, oh, look at his blue eyes and his blonde hair. Brown eyes are just as beautiful. Black hair is just as beautiful. You went on to have a YouTube channel, and I'm going to say this. When I started YouTube, when I first started YouTube, my channel grew very quickly, and we were invited to the YouTube headquarters, and they did not know that Ula was white. Ula came with me. Ula was very much involved in the production and the editing and everything of the channel in those days. So when I got invited to come over, he came with me. And as we were leaving, one of the head honchos ran after me and said, Fumi, your channel will grow bigger, quicker, faster. You'll make so much more money if you put Ula onto the channel, because he's white, you're black, so they're going to love it. We were surprised. We were so surprised. It did not make sense to us. And we instantly said, we're not going to do it. And if Fumi cannot make it on her own, then she should not be on this platform. Fumi is my wife. I love her. She could be green, blue, polka dot. We don't care. She just happens to be black. And that's how I feel about him. I don't care that Ula is white. I didn't go out to seek a white man. Ula just happened to be white. I've dated black, I've dated Indian, I've dated Asian, I've dated my brothers. I wanted to marry a brother. They were just not trying to get it correct. And I said, you know what, before my fertility eggs dry up out here in these streets, let me marry the man that loves me. Marry a good man. Because Onyeka, had you done that, you would not have been in this mess. I say that because I saw the picture that you did emulating Harry and Meghan. It's so ridiculous. These are the red flags on your end, not his end. Because you made it easy for him to dupe you left and right. And the sad part of it is that you dragged your parents, your family, your friends into this. They became a casualty of this war because you did not do your background check. Because you were so goo-goo gaga that this white man, that this Danish man, oh my God, this blonde man with blue eyes, oh, you know what, I'm going to be the belle of the ball out here with this white man, that he played you for the fool that you were. Because you married this man and your parents did not know. Why do we honor our families and friends by announcing weddings and marriages and introductions? I'll tell you why. So that what we don't see, they can tell us, because the wedding and all of the preparations can pump the brakes right now. But after the fact, you went to your father because you needed his help, you needed his support. And that was when you found out that he had also borrowed money from your father. Your father, being the honorable man that he was, he said, this man is married to my daughter. If I give him money, it's like giving money to my daughter. And he went ahead and he didn't say one word. That is somebody who doesn't play you. But you see, your husband was fishing. He was fishing when he said, I need money for this. It's actually 10,000, this, that, and the other. But you're sleeping with him, of which I've said, don't sleep with them. Don't sleep. Abstain from sexual contact. Keep your legs locked like this. Keep it locked so that you can have a clear vision, so that you can walk away knowing that you don't owe him nothing. But when you have that, oh, I've slept with him, let me include myself. Let me include myself. I did that in my past relationships and they went down the toilet. I did not sleep with my husband until our wedding night for a reason I need to keep clear. Because I need to know. I need to know what I'm doing out here. Because then you would have asked him, you know what? Show me the medals. You said that you won a gold and a bronze in Olympics. Ula won 500 medals. He's a national swim champion. 200 gold. I saw them, I touched them, I felt them. That's a swim champion from Norway. When Ula came with his family, they came with cash. They came with their cash. They said, oh, Nigeria is a cash country, so we didn't want any misunderstanding. When he was dating me, I said, who he family? Who he family? Don't worry about my family. Who he family? And I went to go and look at his family. And his father cooked for me. I'll never forget. I made handmade rhubarb pie. And when it was time, my father sat by his father and they discussed and they talked. It's blessings. Bless us, look to us, see his family, let them see our family. It starts like that. Because you also want to have a good relationship with your in-laws. You want to know who is he. It's okay for Ula to tell me all of these fabulous things. But who is he from somebody else's lips? What kind of son, brother, uncle, nephew is he? Invest there. And the thing is, Onyeka, pretty girl, I believe that you're naive. I believe that you don't have that many black friends. You got to have sisters. You got to have your black sisters. You got to have your African sisters. As white as my man is, majority of my girlfriends are black and African. I have beautiful white girlfriends. Do not get it twisted. What's the word? I don't look at people. I don't really look at skin color. I don't. When you're being a buffoon, you're being a buffoon. Black, white, polka dot or green. I don't care. I have white girlfriends, but I'm black. I'm black. So I need to have black friends. I'm an African. So I need to have African friends that I can eat my pounded yam with. Well, you saw Christina was here the other day when she came and brought me my plantain and okra soup. You need to have that. Because down the grapevine, I'm finding out that you had some friends who had told you this guy ain't good. And you disassociated yourself because you didn't want to face the truth. And so what happened? You had this player borrow $200,000 from your friend's man. He even took $3,000 from your baby sister. You should pay that money back. You know why? You exposed them to this criminal. He's a career criminal. Because you did not want to do your background check. Because you were so up onto the white man. And I'm saying that because I'm married to a white man. I'm married to a man that loves me. If you followed me on this channel, all of you all know. Ula, please. He just happens to be white. I didn't care that he was white. I really didn't. I had paid off all of my bills. I was about to buy a house in California. I thought I would set my life up in California. If you had told me that I was going to get married and by the following year I would have left this country, I would not have believed it. I'd lived in America for 20 years. I was out there doing my acting. I was a SAG member. I was AFTRA. I loved California. I had my own car, driving, everything. I wouldn't have believed it. But again, they tell you, tell God your plans just to make him laugh. And here I am in England, how many years later, and been married for 17 years, going 18, with a son. That's the way God planned it. Marry a man that loves you. Marry a good man. Marry a man that will protect you always. A man that does. Ula doesn't take money. From the moment that we were engaged, Ula said, what are your bills? And he paid for everything. I go out of my way to pay bills because Ula won't take cash from me. He'll say, you know what, put it in Adrian's savings. Put it for Adrian. Keep it for yourself. You want to buy that bag that I said that is too expensive? Go ahead. Ula went behind my back and paid off my credit cards and then put me on his own credit to improve my credit. Fumi Nation knows this because we had some financial classes of where he was teaching them how to save, how to this, how to that. Marry a good man. You were on holiday and you saw this guy, you thought, oh my God, he's a Calvin Klein model, he's all of these things. These are things that are not important when it comes to a husband and to a father. I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. You are so lucky that you don't have children with this man, because you would have been there with a baby, with a child, and you would have been in a house of where he had not paid the mortgage, he had not paid the rent because he was a gambler. Had you gone to go and see his family sooner, had you made the conscious effort to go over there, regardless, you see, as soon as he starts giving you excuses, those are lies. Those are lies. And you went out there, I love you, oh God, I love you, I this, I that, and he realized this girl is a piece of cake, piece of pie. And it was white privilege. Why? Because if this was a Nigerian man, and we got our reputation. If this was an American man, you would not have given him the time of day. To play you like this, after knowing that he only had 34 cents, because I have a list right here. Yeah. I have a list. Let me just be going through it. 34 cents. You would have said, nah. You still went ahead with it because he looks good. Because he looks good to everybody, can say you're in this fabulous mixed marriage. You're going to have your mixed children. That's not the way to go. A child is a child. A wife is a wife, a husband is a husband, a relationship is a relationship at the end of the day. But you wanted all of this ridiculous fantasy. And that was why you got the reality check of your life that you just did not see coming. You should apologize to your friends. You should apologize to your family because you were naive. Some will say stupid. Some will say odeburuku. Some will say, this one is not Nigerian. You are Nigerian by birth, but you are not raised in Gidi. If you were raised in Niger, common sense, small common sense, and you went to boarding school, oh my God. As he comes like this and says, hey, I don't have 10,000, I don't have this money, you just say, I'm sorry. You're out of there. You are what? You are out of there. Let me go through my list. The green card should be revoked because you are happy just or very recently you got divorced. That's not a divorce. You came out here for revenge. You came out here because you're so pissed off despite the fact that you begged him to stay, of which he said, I'm not staying anymore. Did you see how he flipped it when you wanted to confront him and he was like, you know what, this is a bit too much. No, I don't want to be with you anymore. And you were like, no, I want to come to you. No, I want to be with you. No, I this. You and your sorry butt would have still been there had he not, poof, kicked you out. If he had not kicked you out, you'd have still been there begging and pleading. So you see, now it's a woman scorned. That's why you came to TikTok to come and give us a 27 chapter, of which could have just been really one chapter, because I know you wanted to be out here very much like the other TikToker. Who the hell did I marry? I keep on saying it, my darlings. I keep on saying it, and I'm saying it out of experience. I have gone through this. I have been played. Yes, Fumidesaluvold. I've been played before by these guys. That's the only way you can learn. You never lose. It's either you win or you learn. And this is a wonderful movie because he's handsome, he's good looking, he's from Denmark. It is such an ignorant way of thinking that because he's Danish, he couldn't be a criminal. But you have some very extremely honest people in Nigeria that would never even pick the money on the ground because it's not theirs. That's how you also have criminals from Denmark, from England, from America. You have them, the good, the bad, all over the world. But you sectioned it off that because he was white and he was from Denmark and yes, he's got these blue eyes and he's got this wonderful blonde hair. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You sound so ignorant and so stupid, mommy. I'm going down the list. Again, those that are in mixed marriages, the young girls, you married him just because you want to play out here on YouTube, the marriage won't last. Because it's not sustainable. It's not. I could have easily brought Ula here and made a lot of money real quick. But this is my marriage. This is my family, of which I keep away from the channel. Because that is personal to me. That's my private life. All of the girls that have come out here to try to monetize their white husbands, you see how it fell down the drain. You see how it fell down the drain. I don't have to mention names. When you come out on YouTube, if this is what you want to do, take it like a job. Take it seriously. And if you're good at what you do, it will come to pass. But don't come out here with a quick buck. Because what happened on Yeka, your channel now is dead to the wind. Why? Because the key partner is no longer here. Your Olympian. Your Olympic star. You met the mom, she was cool. And then what happened? You met the sister, she wasn't exactly the bitch that he said she was. You were left in the dark because you wanted to stay in the dark, because it was okay. And you ran to show this guy off to your family. But it's not important. Your family is not important because you are being honest. And you were not even honest with yourself. He said he was a member of the royal family. What's wrong with you? At least Meghan did that. At least Meghan said, you know what, let me check. Let me double check here. At least 1 or 2 references. It's so easy just to jump onto Google. Just jump onto the Google. If you see his little squidgy face up there, you didn't see anything. And they're out here messing around with Meghan Markle. Poor Meghan Markle. When we have Onyeka here, who absolutely wins the prize. You married him because you wanted him because he was white. That's it. You would never have done this with a black brother. Another thing, he was taking you all over the world. Girls, please, bills to boarding passes. I just did the 3-day seminar with Passport Abuser. Fantastic. You can travel the world for free. And I will break it down for you. You see, once you've eaten caviar, you've had all of the beautiful wines and this and that, you've gone to Monaco, you've gone to Capri, Anna Capri, all of these gorgeous places. When a guy dangles the carrot in front of you, you won't bite. But you watch all of these movies and film sets and all of this, the Cannes Film Festival and the Grand Prix, and you want to be there with all the other girls wearing gorgeous clothes and they've got jewels and all of that. Darling, buy cubic zirconia. You know why? Because the millionaires wear cubic zirconia and they keep the diamonds in the safe so that they're not stolen. Travel to all of these places. That's what I did. So that way, your mouth is not out. I must go, I must go. Go to Dubai, go to China. This guy was a career criminal. He was in a 4-year relationship when he met you, Onyeka. He was still in the relationship while still with you. Then he was in China where he had gone to go and play with others over there. When I tell you that this guy was good, he didn't care that you were black. He just cared that you were stupid enough for him to manipulate. And he found the weak link in you. You saw him and he knew that he could deceive you because you fell for his looks. Wow. You were very naive. Let's push that aside. I'm not blaming you for that. But you also a willing participant because you saw a guy and you thought, oh my God. Oh, this is a dream. I'm going to be Meghan Markle. I'm going to be married to a prince, a Danish prince. I'm fabulous. All of my dreams, and we're going to have these wonderful children, and we must travel. Yes, 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 yes. And then we must come onto YouTube so I can show off my white husband, and I'm Onyeka, and yes, I'm just fabulous. I am saying this because I'm your big sister. I'm your auntie. And I am telling you that that is not the way to go. If a man loves you, no matter who he is, that is the beginning of you building something and building a life together. Always have your money. Why would you give up a job of over $150,000 a year to travel with him and then he is not stable? You began to be a little smart, and that was when you took the PIN number from his other card, from his Revolut, to go and check, and you saw that he only had 34 cents. And even only with the 34 cents and the gambling, you still married him. You would not have married a Nigerian. You would not have married a black American. You would have told him that he better get up out of here. But you thought the whiteness, maybe you can do something with that. Maybe somehow you can monetize that. And it came to bite you. That's what happened. It's a good lesson for you because, again, like I said, thank God you didn't have any children with him because you would have had him there for 18 years. The struggle to get out of Denmark, to get your children, these are the horrors that I talk about on this channel all the time. You got to really know who you are. I know who I am. I know who I am. Believe you me, I know who I am. I know every inch of me, and I don't play myself. I don't play myself. I got the gift of goodbye. I can walk. I can what? I can walk. I got the gift of goodbye. As much as I like you, as much, and when I say like, that is that you've got principles, you have ethics, you have scruples, you're a God-fearing man. You show the respect to my family, to my friends. I see how you are with your own community. When I say community, the people that you work with, how you are in society. A selfless individual. Ula's parents were married till the end of their years. My parents have been married for 58 years. That's the kind of family I look at. I don't look at the black, white, blue, green. I don't look at that. Ula, again, just happened to be white. That's why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Because life is hard. Because life is hard. Being a mother is hard. Being a wife is hard. Being out here every day, staying on the street and narrow is hard. But you wanted to push a narrative that doesn't exist to anybody. And everybody said, this is a hot smoking mess. This is why it went viral. Partly because of how he played you, but also partly because of how stupid you were. Because we could see that this went further than necessary. Why? You're a beautiful girl, Onyeka, and you needed this lesson. It will never happen to you again because this right here, it kind of sort of wiped you out and destroyed your life a little bit. Respect your parents. Don't marry him after the fact. You can imagine how your father felt even though he might not say it now. Then you now want to come out, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. You were a willing participant, and you have to take accountability. Because when I got into the nitty-gritty, I really couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, 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 wow. It was really ode buruku, ode from left to right. Maybe you go to Nigeria and stay there for a year so you can learn something. But never ever do this. And for the young girls listening, Sister to Sister is in full progress. I will be out here in TikTok because I see that you really need me. You come for counseling. As he pumps up the brakes like this and says, baby, come to Auntie Fumi and I'll let you know whether it's a yay or nay. Because homeboy came out here and he wiped on Yeka of about $300,000 in total. He even went to a guy on the net and got 30 from him. Then a co-worker, 10,000. He was just collecting money left and right. And yes, that is white privilege. And he did it. Why? Because on Yeka they knew you. So they thought, well, okay, maybe I can double up my money. Maybe borrowing money maybe giving him money, he can come back with 20. No, the guy is a con artist. He's a con artist. Show his face. And still you were trying to protect his identity. But you see, the TikTok sleuth said, no, we got him. Don't be a fool. Do not be a fool. Don't be a fool for any man. Don't be a fool for a black man. Don't be a fool for a white man. Don't be a fool for a good-looking man. Because there are some good-looking con artists out here. And they'll be like, well, you know what? I go to the gym every day. I'm slim. I can give it to you, this, that, and the third. You don't need to sleep with a man. All of that will come later in life. Trust me. And you can teach him how to make love to you. What you like, what you don't like, how you like it here, there, kiss you here, longer, da, da, da. Trust me. You're going to have other things. Because when the baby comes and is crying all night, you're not going to have time for the cookies. Trust me. It's going to go down a little bit. I'm just being real with you. It is what it is. And your boobs are going to be food for the baby. Yeah. So you're the oh God. Motherhood is not a joke. It's not a joke. This life out here, my beautiful girlies that I love you so much. Be careful out here because there are wolves. Take your bag. Take your bags. Pack your bags and leave. Don't stay there and let him rob you blind. Take your bag and go. And be fabulous all the way through. Darlings, when I tell you, you can fold them, you can take them to the supermarket, you can take them to the gym, you can pack all of your stuff real quick for the weekend, and you're out of there. Alright? Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button. And I will see you sooner than later, okay? All of my love. I'm going out. Yes, I have stuff to do. Love you. Bye. Oh my God, I am so excited. I am so excited, my darlings. We have officially launched the FDV website, and we have what? We've got products, we've got merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got tote bags. I am so excited. A lot of you said, Fumi, when are the t-shirts coming? And I want to tell you that I am terribly humbled. I had launched this exclusively at the meet and greet, and for the life of me, I did not know that we would sell out. I had no idea. So I had to put the money back into the business so that I could get some more t-shirts and tote bags for you. And I want to say what a journey this has been. The two t-shirts that I have, and I'm wearing one now with the v-neck, and I measured it so that it comes right down. Whether you're big busted, whether you're small busted, it will come right down to the center without opening with the bust. And darlings, I have what is delayed is not denied, because everything started much later in my life. I got married at 40. I had Adrian at 48. I started YouTube at 45. I started my business at 55. And so I want you guys to know that what is delayed is absolutely what is not denied. And so I made these for you in white as well as in black. It is tagless because I react to tags. We have t-shirts where you have no tags, and these go all the way from an extra large to an extra small. Some of you will be wondering, Fumi, what size are you wearing? I am wearing an extra small. We also have it in black for you, so let me show you. What is delayed is not denied. There you go. So whatever your preference, if you like white, if you like black, go right ahead. I love both. It is absolutely fabulous. Everybody, anybody can wear this. And just look at how it goes all the way down. I love it. So it covers your bottom for those of you that are conscious. You can also tuck it in halfway as well. Make it loose, loungy with your jeans. And then you can roll it up. You can style it any which way that you like. I love it because you can also layer it underneath your suits because it's getting colder now, and the quality is absolutely what? Absolutely fabulous. And for my ladies that are double X, you can get the extra large because it is that big. You're going to love them. Super soft. Put them in the wash. They don't shrink. They don't shift. They don't shed. I put a lot of work into this because it was really personal. And I wanted again to send a message that what is delayed is never denied. And that means that you're only prepping yourself for greatness. It will come to you with such greatness. The next t-shirt that I made was eating my salads and minding my business. I loved it. And that's how I got here, in essence. I ate my salads. I began to really have a healthier lifestyle. A healthier lifestyle, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Meaning that what no longer served me, I no longer wanted. I think that I just thought I can just bash myself around. I can abuse myself. I can ill-treat myself. You don't say beautiful things to yourself. But I would say it to everybody else. Oh girl, you're fabulous, gorgeous, this, that. I never said it to myself. And I began to realize that, Fumi, you know what? In the eating your salads is a representation of really taking a healthier stance to all of you, to everything of you. And salads are healthy, but you have the mental, you have the emotional. So I started speaking positively to myself. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I got more confident and I really began to love myself. And in part was when I started to say, Fumi, wear your natural hair. You are beautiful. You say it to others, you don't say it to yourself. And when I started to say it to myself, I began to have more confidence. I also realized that, Fumi, you don't have to be in any negative spaces, negative anywhere, because what? I am healthier. Hence the eating my salads. The minding my business was amazing, because the more I minded my business, the more time I had to be productive with my life. Isn't that a trip? Oh my God. That is the real meaning of this. Mind my business. So I really wasn't into the gossip. I really wasn't into unproductive conversation. I sat at a table and every girl, lady, woman, female at that table was a CEO. When I tell you, we talked about production, we talked about fulfillment centers, we talked about where you can get better fabrics from Prague, from Portugal, from Bangladesh, from this, from that. I was rejuvenated. And I realized that, for me, when you stay away from stuff that does not serve you and is not productive to you, you truly mind your business. And I became a better mom. I became a better wife. I spent more time with the family. I enjoyed Adrian right across the board. That is a representation, because you are weeding out what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, physically. Eating my salads and minding my business. They also come in an extra small, and it goes all the way to an extra large, and it's a bigger, loungier size. That's another thing, because I have been different sizes on this channel. Bigger busted, smaller busted. I've been curvy. I've been a limousine girl, and I loved every stage of me. I did. I really did. And that was why I said I'm going to make it a loose fit. Why? Because if you're a curvy girl, it will suit you. If you're a slimmer girl, it will suit you. If you're an athletic girl, it will suit you. It's no longer what you look like. truly is how you feel. And my limousine girls and my curvy girls, do you know, at that stage was one of my happiest times of my life, because it was when I gave birth to Adrian. This body created life when I was told so many times that it couldn't. And that was how I really realized, it became so clear to me that, woman, you're amazing. Men can wear it too, my darling boys. I will come out with a crew neck, but I thought, let me come out with a V-neck so that you can put all of your jewelry. That's another thing. You can put all of your jewelry, you can put all of your necklaces. It's just enough for it to show. It is just enough. When I tell you, this took so long, and it's plain in front, and you got the message in the back. You see, when you're walking away, clicking in your heels, that's the message. I lived for it. So those are the t-shirts, my darlings. If they sell out, don't panic. Don't panic. I will order some more, okay? And then we have what? We have our tote bag. We have our tote bag with the thicker straps that you can carry with you, and you can take this to the gym. It's a sports bag. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the supermarket. You can take it to work. It's got the logos on both ends. And I'm going to show you something also. You have a magnetic clip, so you can clip it in. It will hold in together. Also, when you pull it apart, you will have the label also in the bag, and then you've got a big purse right here to put all of your keys. But guess what? Multi-purpose, my darling. You can also fold this bag. So I'm going to show you as is. You just turn it in like so on both sides. There you go. You fold it. Guess what? You fold it into the opening pochette. And there you go. There you go. So you can have this as an extra shopping bag. You can have this as an extra bag when you're going anywhere, even on the airport, when you're traveling. It's so handy. So handy. It's a canvas bag. It is absolutely washable. It does not change. And we have it in pink. We have it in orange. We have it in sky blue, of which I live and love. Yes. And then we also have it in ice cream. Ice cream, because I love ice cream, and I also love yogurt. So baby girl, you are looking absolutely cute. I hope you enjoy these, my darlings. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me. This is just the beginning, because the bras are coming, the slips are coming, the panties are coming, the makeup, the skincare, the Afro hair care kit is coming. It's all coming, my darling. This is a black-owned brand, and I am self-funded. My financier is my wonderful husband. Thank you. Thank you, Ula. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I could never do any of this without him. You're so generous. And God bless you. And God bless you too, my beautiful Fumi Nation. And I am so excited. The link is below, and I will be sharing how to wear the t-shirts, different styles, different suits for you. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye-bye. Yay! We have launched. We have launched. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I am what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.